Welcome back to UA Insider. For our final piece of this episode, we'll head over to the Mill Neck School for the Deaf for a truly special story on senior Ebby Johnson. Ebby Johnson is a senior in high school that has all the traits of a regular 18-year-old. He has many successes in school, but what makes these achievements more admirable is the fact that Ebby is part of the deaf community.
It's very sad. When I was born, my parents thought I was hearing. Until I was about 2 years old, I didn't talk. It was very weird. They felt very bad, so we had to go to the doctor, and the doctor told them I was deaf, and they were very surprised.
Mill Neck is a small school. I'm the only high school social studies teacher, so we get to know the students really well. I've taught Ebby since he's in 7th grade. I feel like, he's almost like a son to me.
When I came here to Mill Neck, I knew it was very important to have goals and be careful what I do with my life.
We've seen a lot of positive changes for Ebby. His communication skills, social interactions has really changed for him. He has developed a very positive self-image.
All the students struggle with language and reading and writing. Their native language is sign language. So to learn English, it's like learning a second language.
It's funny because 5 times I've had a hearing aid, and at this point I've just given up. And lip reading, I really don't do. I use ASL, and I've used it for a very long time, and it's my mode of communication.
We started hearing language when we were infants. He didn't have that option. So it's been a struggle, but he's determined.
I communicate well with deaf people, and some ASL I've learned from students. With hearing people, it's not always easy to communicate, you know.
He is a young man that is very, sometimes I'd like to say courageous in a lot of ways, because he faces his hearing impairment very uniquely, that he doesn't see himself, I don't think, as hearing impaired. He just sees himself as typical.
Ebby has made the most of his time at Mill Neck by becoming involved in many activities where he has proved himself to go above and beyond expectations, something that his teachers have noticed.
I call him the Renaissance man because he's really good at everything. He's very popular, especially with the staff, because he's so sweet. He's a really nice, good-hearted person.
Ebby is probably one of the high school students that's involved throughout the whole program. So for example, he actually participates in an internship, and he's one of the students that actually asked us to create a special internship.
This year, Donna Ardropoulos, his home and careers teacher, asked me if he would come and do an internship in my classroom. I said absolutely, because I know Ebby, I know he's a great kid.
They asked me to help teach them how to draw. You know, kids always love drawing, so I love doing that because it's what I like to do as well.
It actually gives me chills to watch him when I go in the art room. He doesn't even realize how skilled he is. I think it's something that he finds as personal joy. He enjoys that himself.
In addition to being a good student, he's an artist, he's an athlete, he plays all sports. He's just an all-around good student and really nice person.
Basketball I've liked for a while. Later on, I tried soccer and really liked that. You know, that was like a real challenge, so that was a good game for me. I practice hard, I work hard on the team, and it makes me happy. And so that is my contribution, is to work hard and play hard and be part of the team.
With all of these gifts, it's easy to wonder where Ebby gets his drive to succeed. For Ebby, it is God and religion that he holds so dear and thanks him for all of his strength.
Nothing is perfect, certainly, in the world, and you have to accept that. But through God, you can accept suffering. There are many things that God gives us. I try and I notice that there is success, and God gives us that.
He wants to become a reverend, he's going to study theology, and he's very, very kind-hearted.
I've become friends with God, so it's like my family. I have a relationship with God in my heart.
The fact that Ebby has connected with his spiritual side and has decided that that's the path that he wants to take, I think that that's absolutely amazing.
As for Ebby's future, it is unanimous that he will be successful in any field he chooses.
I think the possibilities are endless. He can do whatever he wants. He has the determination and the drive.
To be honest, I don't know if I will be successful, but I do have goals. I want to help the world. I want to be a successful communicator, and I want to show love. There's so many problems in the world. There's so much conflict in the world. There are enemies in the world, and I want to help the world. Love is the power that can heal the world. I want to teach people in the world they can learn to be powerful with love.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Ultimate Athlete Magazine's UA Insider, where we always aim to encourage and empower today's youth to become tomorrow's leaders. If you have an athlete or a team you think we should highlight, email us at info@ultimateathletemagazine.com. For UA Insider, I'm Jessica Peters. We'll see you next week.